everyone, welcome back. I've come on today to show you how to make this little box. Well, it's not so little actually, it's pretty big. And a lovely vellum gift tag. And what you do is you just slide the ribbon off, like that. And then I've heat embossed this one in silver with our Daisy Delight stamp set, this little one here. Which we are going to use again, but I'm not going to heat emboss this time. And then I've just used some of our old retired Succulent Garden DSP, but we're going to use something new this time. And then you open it up, and I've just put some Love Heart Sweets in there. You could put you know, something else. I'm sure it would fit actually. An aftershave, a perfume. It's quite big, and it's brilliant. And it says you're the best, so it could be for any occasion. And I've cut all my pieces out. I'll just get them. Just move my cup of coffee. So I'm using Blushing Bride cardstock that measures 10.5 inches by 9.5 inches. So that's the cardstock, and then you're going to need some DSP. I'm using, it's the Fresh Florals, the new DSP, and it's the powder pink colour. And you're going to want 4 pieces, and you're going to want one piece that's 2 3/4 inch by 4 3/4 inch. Then you're going to want 2 pieces that's 1 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches, and then a piece for the top, which is 2 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. So that's the card. And for our tag, you're going to want a piece of Whisper White, and the Whisper White is 2 inches by 4 inches, and then you're going to want a piece of, sorry, the Whisper White, yeah, 2 inches, just a sec. No, it's not, sorry. The Whisper White is 1.5 inches by 4, and the vellum is 2 inches by 4 inches. And we're going to be using the tag topper punch, the triple banner punch, sorry for that. And the stamp sets I'm using is Daisy Delight, and also we're using the Label Me Pretty, You're the Best. So I've already got those mounted on my block. I think that's it. Oh, and some ribbon. I've got some seam binding, and it was pink pirouette, so I haven't got any of the new ribbon yet. I'm waiting for my order for that. So I've just inked it up with the Sweet Sugar Plum ink, and we are also using Sweet Sugar Plum ink. So you want to take your scoring tool, and on the long side, which is the 10.5 inch side, really easy, we're going to score at 3 inches, 5 inches, 8 inches and 10 inch. And then you're going to turn it onto the short side, which is the 9.5 inch side, and we're going to score at 2, 7 and 9 inches. And now we don't need that. So now you're going to fold and burnish all of your score lines. I just sat at the desk today just thinking of something to make up for a video, and I just came up with this box. Thought it was a really nice idea. So that's our box. Then we're going to do some cutting. So on one side you've got a really long skinny piece, and we're going to cut the bottom rectangle and the top too. And then you just want to notch like that. The bottom is just 1 score line, and the top you'll see 2 score lines there, and that's your top. So you're going to cut up the long thin side, and then you're going to cut up the 3 score lines at the bottom, and just notch into the squares, not the rectangles, just the squares. Just helps the box close a bit easier. Sorry if you can hear that banging, that's my daughters upstairs, they're supposed to be in bed. So that's the bottom, and then the top, you just want to work out which is your back. So that's going to fold in like that. So this piece is going to be the back. So we want to get rid of this piece. So what I usually do is just cut down all the score lines like that. And then I fold that one in and then just cut along there. You could cut this with your trimmer, but I'm okay just cutting it like that. And then you want to cut the two rectangles off at the top and then notch into these as well. And then what I do is, because these two panels overlap when you fold it in, I just trim them off a little bit like that. We'll get rid of that. So that's our box. Just pop them in the bin. I'm just going to take my corner rounder to round the lid. I just think that looks better, and it does help to close the box as well. So again, finding your front, which this panel is my front, and we're gonna take our little daisy stamp and sweet sugar plum, and I'm just gonna stamp over the front just like I did here. I would normally cover it all in DSP, but I just thought it looked really nice. So just randomly stamp all over. Like that. So that's that. And then we're going to put on our DSP. So I'm going to have this side on the back, and I'm going to have these side, that on the front, I think. Or am I just going to do it the same? So I'm using Tombow for this. It's nearly running out, this. You just want to line that up, just leaving a nice border all the way around. Like that. Yeah, I am going to go that way. If you do want to purchase any of these products, the link to my shop is always in the description below, and the link to my blog, and you can follow me on Instagram. All the links to everything will be at the bottom in the description bar, and I just want to say that I really do appreciate everybody that's subscribed to me. I'm close to 300 subscribers now, and that's fantastic. I really do appreciate everybody's support. So thank you. And then we're just going to put the last piece there for our lid. Like that. So that's all of our DSP on. Then we're just going to run some Tombow on here on the flap to close the box. Oops, like that. And then if you just fold that one and fold that one, they'll line up beautifully there. Just hold that for a second. Just have a drink of my coffee, it's going cold. There, got stuck then. So then you can fold the top in, fold the two flaps in the bottom. I just pop a little bit of Tombow across there that holds those two, and a bit on the back to hold that, and then a little bit on the front. Like that. And then I'm just going to take circle punch just to make a small notch. Not a big one, but just a small one so that it's nice and easy to open and close the box. So that's our box. That's the box done. Now we'll make the tag. So for the tag, we're going to want the triple banner punch. And there's 3 sizes to this. There's a 1 inch, a 1.5 inch and a 2 inch. And you just push your cardstock in all the way to the bottom and punch. And then the same again, and you can double check that it's gone all the way through. And that's that. I love that punch, it's just brilliant, especially for making tags. Then we're going to take a Sweet Sugar Plum ink again and our sentiment. And just make sure that's inked up. And then I just move that off, it's just slightly off. Let's just replace that on. Just clean it up a sec. Just really want to make sure you've got it lined up. Otherwise we'll have a wonky sentiment. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on. Press and hold. And we've got it upside down. Okay. Never mind, we'll cut another piece. You see, always look what you're doing. Let's have a look. So, how big is this? Just get my trimmer, just bear with me a sec. Let's have a look. Okay, so we'll cut that again. 1.5, be whisper white by 4. See, we all make mistakes. I'm going to leave my mistake in because it happens to everybody. Right, here we go again. So you ink up, and then I'm just going to place that about there. There, perfect. Much better. So that's that, and then we're going to take a triple banner punch again. And we're going to place that in and punch there. Perfect. And then we're going to layer this up like that. So we're going to put a couple of glue dots. One there. And one at the top. And then you're just going to line up your tag. I don't want to get my head in, so you could take more time of lining it up than me. I'm just doing it quick. And then press on your glue dots. And then I'm using a 1/8 of an inch corner punch to punch the tag. So we're going to just punch that into the corner. If I can get it in. So we're going to punch that about there, like that. And then we're going to take our ribbon, and I'm just going to really angle it because it can be quite tricky to get the ribbon through such a small hole. So really put a nice point on your ribbon, like that. And then you want to push that through and just pull that through like that, and then just make sure you've got it a good ways round. So I'm just going to pull that through, pull it through a bit more. Oh, we haven't put our sweets in. So just pop your goodies in like that. And then hopefully I'll be able to tie a ribbon. Oops. Just pushing out a bit, push them in and close it. More fingers and thumbs. I still want that to come down a bit. Just play around with it. Just trying to be quick for the video. Plus tying a bow without trying to get your head in the camera can be quite tricky. So you play around with it a little more, I'll play around with the bow after. Not bad. I'll probably sit there and fiddle with that. But that's good enough. And then just chop off your ends. Like that. And you could just push the ribbon round a little. Excuse me. And then I did have, there we go, some enamel shapes. And I'm going to use a star. These are rich raspberry shapes. Oops. So we're going to pop a star about there. And then another one here. And then I'm just going to take a smaller dot and put that there. I just think 3s always look better than 2s. Do you agree? And then, you know, you can just move your tag around a bit and see if you can put this one back on. And then that is our 2 boxes. You don't have to put the ribbon on. I just thought it looked really nice with the tag. So there are boxes. I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget, if you haven't got the right colour and you have got some ribbon, you can always just ink it up with any colour ink that you have got and you can make your own ribbon. So as you can see, I've put the tag on the underside of the ribbon here and on the top side of the ribbon there. So I might change that after, I don't know. But that's our boxes and the backs. And I just think they're going to make wonderful gifts. So I hope you enjoyed that video and I hope you will give it a go yourselves. Thank you for subscribing and I'll see you again next time. Bye!